most people just don't understand why they are fixing rejection. I knew I was going to get alpha because the interview was perfect for me. Like being a self-driving car, and you have this feeling that okay, I contributed to this thing.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have one of your favorite tech bro on OA campus. I'm going to be talking to him and asking him some questions. Before we start, I just want to do like a little game. So I'm going to ask him. He's going to tell us 2 truths and 1 lie, and you guys are going to guess. Maybe you can guess in the comment section as you are watching this video which is correct and which one is the lie. Yeah. So
I think 2 truths, 1 lies, right? So okay, the first one will be I play the piano. I have broken a bone before, and the last one will be I'm the youngest of 3 siblings.
Okay, so you can start guessing. Share people that know, you can just start guessing in the comment section. So I have not introduced him, so he's going to do the introduction by himself. And if you don't know me, I'm Messi or Udwak, anyone. So who am I?
My name is Michael Olatunde, but many people call me iMike.
iMike.
So yeah, that was the nickname. So many people call me iMike. I'm a software engineer, and I'm also a student of Obafemi Awolowo University, computer engineering. Yeah, we are basically classmates actually. Yeah. So I think that's the start.
Okay. Tech journey. How you started tech? Why you are interested in software engineering?
Okay. About my tech journey, I started in 2018. That was like immediately I left secondary school. So I graduated secondary school July 2018. And I started like coding immediately. I went to like a short boot camp. You know where you before the resume, like platoon for like 6 to 8 months or so. So in those periods, that's when I started learning. I started with web programming. So started learned HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Learned some bunch of frameworks as well, like Angular, React, and all those, and PHP. A lot of stuff. Then I was still a beginner. Then when I came to school, so first semester I was just focused, part one. We want to get everyone wants to get 5.0. So yeah, I was focused on both. Then kind of like not too serious that time. But second semester I got serious again, and I started like doing the into it. Then I started like working with people in OAU, like people that are also into tech, like maybe work on projects together and stuff like that. So that was like the beginning for me. So in 2020, I think 2020 was the defining moment for me when during COVID. So during COVID, most people went to. I stayed back, and I was basically like just coding from morning to night, nothing else. Just wake up, code, sleep, wake up, code, sleep, wake up, code. Like basically. Then I got a gig there, so then I worked on that gig for a while. So now I started having experiences on my resume, and then 2021 came. I was working for a US startup then, so I've been like gaining experience there. And in fall of 2021, like from September upwards, I started like okay, I'm still a student, then I can take advantage of this and use it to like maybe try and break into big tech. And as a college student, the only way you can do big tech is like try and get internships. So I tried to I got reached out by some recruiters as well from different platforms. Then I also applied to some. Then I didn't really apply to many that time. I also tried to work on my interviewing skills. Like I tried to improve my problem solving skills. Like do a lot of algorithm problems, data structures, and all that. And in November of 2021, so I got an offer to intern at a company in Silicon Valley, and also in January of 2022, I got another offer to intern with another company in London. So they're
the same year, right?
I got one offer in 2021 November.
Like the 2 internships were in the
Yeah, they were in the same year. Yeah.
Okay. So in your process from 2018 to 2022, when you got the offers, you receive rejection letters or deal with rejections? It's like one common thing in tech. How did you face it? Like most people, rejection make them stop, or
Yeah, I think in tech, it's a normal thing to face rejection. For me, I know why I was facing rejection then. Like most people just don't understand why they are facing rejection. For example, you don't have any experience. It's normal. You are going to face rejection. So I know then I had like very little experience of like, and even at the experience even relevant. Also like the course I've taken in school, are they like not too advanced? I was just taking part one and mostly part two course that I know even like related to some stuff that we are going to do in the industry. So it was around that maybe part two, part three, you start taking like courses that okay, I know that this are related to some other stuff. And yeah, we took some interesting courses too in part two. I think the math courses we took really helped me. Yeah, for someone like when you are doing with some math heavy programming and all that. So yeah, fixing rejection, back to fixing rejection. So it really depends, but the way me I take it, like I'll try to find the reason why,
Yeah, I
like
get it.
why did I get rejected. So if I can find the reason why I get rejected, then I try to work on it. So when I started out, most reason why I got rejected was like I didn't have the experience, location, and I was a student. Or I'm still a student though. I'm still a student. I'm a student. So many factors. It could even be something like maybe you failed, maybe they sent online assessment, you fail it, and like different reasons. It could be a lot of things. So you just try to how I handle rejection is just I try to know why I got rejected and try to work on it. And there are some it's just being unlucky.
Yeah, it's just
being unlucky. Yeah, so there's luck factor too.
So I call it luck factor.
Yeah,
I call it. Personally, I actually don't believe in grace. Sorry, I don't believe in luck. Sorry.
yeah, I had that notion too because I believe for example when I got reached out by a recruiter, if I wasn't like prepared to pass it because I went to like some crazy interviews, if I wasn't prepared that time when I got that opportunity, I would not be able to like have gone there or taken that kind of opportunity, which is like so for the way I define luck is opportunity plus meets preparation.
Exactly.
So like you have the opportunity,
So
then you are
it's not just
prepared
like
for it. Yeah,
exactly, you are prepared for
for
it.
it.
From your journey from 2018 to like now, this current one, 2023, do you like have you ever faced, or what will you say is your biggest challenge that you faced, or maybe you are currently facing it, or you faced it before?
So I think for challenges, one of the biggest challenge like students you face is like balancing school with tech. So especially if you are in engineering like me, you can
Do all the
like,
courses in engineering.
you are in, like especially computer engineering, you do everything. The one that doesn't concern you, the one that concern you, you do everything. You even draw, you do everything.
I'm in mech
Like
engineering
computer engineering.
student. I'm doing civil.
Why am I doing civil engineering? Why am I doing mechanical engineering? Why am I doing MSc? Why am I doing CH? Different courses. Like so balancing that with tech was kind of like it's one of the biggest challenge. Another thing is like the consistency as well. Like the consistency, like trying to be consistent while also in school. So yeah, that was a big challenge.
Because even most people say you cannot carry two things and like climb ladder, that you have to like either drop one. Most people tell you that you're in school, you're a student, your first thing is like do you receive advice like your first your main priority is your study.
For example, you have to like
finish.
I feel you have to look at yourself and be like, what do I want in life? So if it's academics you want to pursue it, but the odds of having 5.0 AU is near zero.
So the market scheme.
It's near zero, like it's near zero. So I know the 5.0 is gone. So I'm just aiming to like graduate it like something above 4 points. So that's my aim. And if I can do that, that's really good. So I just try to set standard for myself and standard that are not unrealistic. Yeah. So for me, I know if I was going to pursue school, I want perfect. I want it perfect. But if I'm not going to be focusing on 5.0, let me just try and get a very good grade in school. That okay, I know this is good, and you can use it to like and focus on like what I really want to do with my life.
Okay, let's go back to your internship period, 2022, when you like got two good internship at two big tech companies. So when you saw your this thing, like when you saw your mail and they say congratulations, you've been offered, like how did you feel? Did you feel like all these people will be like happy or
Actually,
I've gotten
the first one, I was like so excited. It was like the recruiter just sent me like an email that can you like jump on a call with me. Then they made the verbal offer first. Then like I think a day after she made the verbal offer, she explained all the benefits, the salary. Like wow. She explained, she explained the salary, the benefits, the stipend, the free everything that they
that's
offer.
cruise, right?
Yeah, that was a cruise. Like explained salary, there was like free, like lot of benefit too. So I don't want to go to the details about that. So yeah, she explained all that, and then after that she sent the like official email, then sent the document signed and everything, HR stuff. That was like basically the following week after she made the verbal offer. Basically, so I was when he was making the verbal offer, I was like I couldn't believe it at first. Like, wow, from
Nothing. Okay.
Ileife to Silicon Valley, like it's yeah.
If I make good food.
Yeah. I know, right? I couldn't believe it at
Not
first.
good,
I was
not good, I'm joking.
I couldn't believe it at first. So I was excited. And I was like, wow. So I just wow. I was just wow. Then the second one, since I've gotten an offer before, it was like I just got the email that day after the interview. Actually, the second one, I knew I was going to get that offer because the interview, I basically like the interview was perfect for me. It was perfect. It was a perfect one of my one of the best interview I've had before. I was able to like solve every question, answer everything perfectly. Like yeah, so I was only looking for like I was before they sent the offer. I was just thinking like, why would I get rejected? That was the only thing I was thinking like. Then I couldn't find a big reason to get rejected. So I was like, when the offer came in, I was like,
oh, okay.
yeah, I kind of expected it. I was like, okay, wow, this is good. Then, I was trying to find a way to like, okay, I can now take this. I was actually thought I was going to reject one and do one, but then strike happened and, well,
Yeah. Maybe I should say you were lucky, or maybe that is luck now.
I just want to graduate.
Yeah, just everybody wants to graduate. Like it's normal. Your interview, you said one was at the UK and the other one was at US. Like, do you have any like challenging moments in any of them, or your best moments?
Like what do you like challenging moments?
Maybe you experienced during the internship period.
Oh, internship period.
Yes.
Okay, not during interview. Okay.
No, just during the
internship period. Like you are new to this old like big tech, like you just like this code base and you are seeing huge code base. A single code base can be like gigabytes of codes. That's like how do you even begin to navigate all those kind of stuff? So getting like used to that and getting settled was like challenging at first, but I had to like I had to put extra work like they will usually tell you that you don't really have to do any major thing in the first like month. Some interns they take that, but me I couldn't take that, so I had to like I tried to settle. I was like already contributing in the second week of my like internship, but that was really challenging, like getting used to a very big code base. Yeah, that was challenging, and you have to work with people from like different background, people that don't share your views. And although I didn't have any issue with that because I've done a good job with that before as well, and yeah, I know how to like work with people of different. Yeah, like background and different, maybe diverse group. Yeah, which was also yeah.
What about your best moment in both different like?
My best moment, like the best moment is like being a self-driving car, and you have this feeling that okay, I contributed to this thing, and I'm one of the people riding this thing in the entire world. That was my best moment. Like okay, I'm one of the first people to enter a self-driving car, and like okay, I made, even if it's not like a huge contribution. It might not be a huge contribution, but at least if it's minute, I contributed to something in the development of it. Yeah,
the world, people in the world is going to like use this, like
yeah, and it's a new tech, it's an entirely new like industry and all that. Yeah, so that was really like my best moment.
So how about JP Morgan?
Yeah, JPMorgan, the one I did recently. So my best moment there was working on like there's this I can't really talk about like company working, but it's like in network like is an internal application which like helps like the employee, and it's like that's the first version of prototype, and me and like some other interns and I were able to like build a good version, and I did a lot of work like making it very interactive from the services to the front end to different kind of logic there. It was like really so a lot. So it's basically my project. I love the project, and it was fun. It's a very impactful project. So
You are saying all your best moments was when you were coding, like you
it was
were in the company,
yeah
like
my best moment
you
was
left Ife to UK and US, and there's nothing again that really like excites you.
like okay
Maybe apart from
not
work,
related to work. Oh
yeah.
okay. Well, I was just thinking you said unrelated.
All of
Okay,
them
so
together.
unrelated to work stuff. So my best moment unrelated to work would be so the first one of the first ones was like getting to visit like some of the places I've seen in movies. For example, San Francisco, there's the Golden Gate Bridge. The only place I've seen that was a movie before I went to San Francisco. I was like, whoa, this is you. And I was just like, I go to the Golden Gate Bridge, like the beach there, and seeing like stores that, like just some of the things that we've read in books, seen in movie, like visiting them, going to museums. And recently, I even like went to Scotland. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, like yeah, it was basically
I think I saw that in
yeah. J.K. Rowling wrote the book in Edinburgh, Scotland. So I visited like a lot of places that were related to the book. I even visited the Edinburgh Castle, and like just all these like still I grew up liking, but you not really like had the opportunity to see them, like seeing them like moving around. Yeah, it was really.
If you've been following, I think one thing I got from what you said about rejections, for many of us techies that are facing rejection, know why you are facing the rejection and find out. I've heard some people that say when they receive a rejection letter, they send the mail back to the company. Okay, why? Just like tell me. And some companies can tell you, some might not reply. So besides coding, do you have any like hidden talents, or let's say maybe they are not hidden, or your hobbies, anything you think that?
So actually, this will be revealing one of the two truths and one lie I said. So I actually music is like a big hobby of mine. So I play the piano, and like recently I started learning the guitar, but I didn't really have more time to like master it. But yeah, I play the piano quite well from like when I was in junior secondary school. Yeah, and yeah, music is my hobby, and I'm a football fan. Like I love watching football, and I used to like playing before university, but
You don't like playing again?
it's not like I don't like playing. I don't have the time. Like
Okay.
if you are into tech and you still want to do well in school, I don't want to fail in
Exactly.
school. I want to pass
And
all
you're
my
still
courses.
trying to balance it.
Exactly. So we are trying to balance school and tech, and you really want to do well in school. Yeah. So yeah. So it's kind of you have to sacrifice something. So one of the things I think I sacrificed a bit in my social life. So which is like if you want to play football, you have to be social. You have to like socialize with people. So I didn't really have much time for that. So yeah, music, football, yeah, some other sports, but basically mostly music and
football.
And yeah, football.
Okay.
Yeah, like my hobbies aside of like tech.
So we have two remaining. Either you broke a bone or you. What was the last one you said? In your two truths, one lie.
I have broken a bone before, and I said I'm the last sibling.
Okay, and it plays piano. You said you started with you went for a boot camp at home.
It's like not really boot camp. It's just like a beginner, like how would I call it? Like training. Yeah, just introduced. Although before I even went there, I already like started learning basic like web programming on my own.
Okay.
I remember having this laptop when I was in like SS2, my brother's old laptop. Actually, I still use that laptop to like beginning of part 2 before I got a new laptop. Yeah, like that big laptop, very old, different keyboard, different screen, like,
Okay, so before I go to my question, Who introduced you to like software engineering, programming?
And actually, that's what I find amusing. Like I introduce myself. I will not see anybody introduce me. So what happens is like in secondary school, I kind of like got exposed to internet. So I was exposed to internet around GSS3. So I was always curious. Like my curiosity started from how like is game made. Like when I play games, like how did they make this thing? Like I know it runs on a computer, and I know it's like it's a software. So how did they do this thing? How did they write it? Then I became curious. Even how did they make a computer to work? How do you make operating system to work? How is it that when I just open my computer, like it just works? Like I click this, it works. Why is it working? How is it working? So it started from curiosity. So it's this curiosity that led me to like started researching about different stuff. Then there's this like that, like I said, that training program they were like, advertising. Then I had to like beg my mom to pay for it. I begged. I begged her from SS2 till I graduated before she actually allowed me to like do that.
Do that.
Yeah, like I was totally dependent on them now, but it paid off. So yeah, it's just like me being curious. So for me, I think it's out of curiosity.
While we were having fun playing games, he was being curious about the game. Wow, nice. So now to the question I wanted to ask, like at any point of your journey, especially the beginning part, do you ever like think that coding was hard? Yeah, this.
Yeah, I think it always depends on your mentality. I don't really think I ever thought coding was hard. I know some. I never thought coding was hard, but I think to do some things, I think some of them are hard. For example, you want to like program like 3D game, like game engine, all those kind of things. You are kind of like you have to be like have advanced skills to do those kind of things. So my belief is just like if you can put hard work and effort into something, you are eventually going to get good at it. So nothing is really like too hard to learn as long as you can put the effort and the work it requires. You're going to get like better at it, and you're going to be able to do it.
Okay. So according to Michael, coding is not hard. Okay, so I read something. They said that coding is not. Like someone asked, "Can I learn coding?" Someone was asking someone like, "Can I learn coding?" And he said, "Yes, everybody can learn it, but it is not for everybody." So
yeah, that's true. I believe it's not for everybody. So, because it's especially in a professional environment. Like some people, until they go to school, they study computer science, then until they start working, they realize it's not for them. Like it's not for everybody. I will also say that like people should try and know what is for them as well.
Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Okay, so another question. This one is actually funny, especially for Nigerian youth. Like they're always saying it like school is calm. School is calm. Especially for tech bros. Do you really think school is calm? Or maybe if we still have strike, would you like one day say, okay, I've already made it in tech, let me just drop out?
School is not scam. So if I thought school was scam, I would have dropped out. So school is not scam because I will say this: if you want to get to like you want to work on cool stuff, you want to work on really cool stuff, trust me, you need school, you need academics. Like I said, I told you some math courses that I took in school helped me while doing some of it. Like for example, when you are working on, so I worked in the simulation team of the self-driving car, which is like it's basically like math because it's like it's 2D and 3D stuff. So imagine I didn't focus. I didn't know my yellow house. Maybe I think we did some of those courses in part one, like 104, MTH 104, and we did like 201, like those kind of courses. It was related to them. So which is basically like mapping a lot of stuff that we've done in school. Then you start seeing, oh, this is this thing that I've done in school. But if you don't like know it in school and you didn't take time to learn it in school, then you get there, you'll be like you are clueless. Then people that you are working with, the reason why they hire you, they already believe that you went to school, you studied the course in school, and or maybe you have done the course in school, so you should definitely know something about it. So and I also it's also depends on what people work on. Some people just want to work on basic stuff. Some people want to work on maybe just testing software, and so tech has different parts, like different ways. But I feel if you really want to work on like cool stuff, for example, if you want to do like become good at machine learning, even I think the minimum entry level for that is even a master's degree. Like you want to get into like the cool places, master's degree. So you want to work on like advanced game programming, we want to work on stuff like simulation, like hardware programming, embedded systems, operating systems. Trust me, it's cool because like it's basically school. You have to like learn it, and you can learn it on your own too. But yeah, but if school has the like the structure in place to learn it. So yeah, school is not a scam. It's not.
Also, I also think that if anybody wants to like, if you want to drop out, don't drop out because one of your favorite tech bros dropped out. No, just don't do that.
Don't drop out.
So if you want to, let it be like, okay, you had no other option and this is your.
Yeah.
Maybe you just don't do it because you saw someone or you heard someone.
You want to do it for yourself.
Exactly. Because people's journey is different. So you don't know if maybe it's school that will help you and maybe school is not helping that person.
So I think another thing I want to chip in, like the only reason why I got the opportunities is because I'm a student of computer engineering. Because I study like the pieces on the website like computer science, computer engineering or related courses, like, and the role I got was specifically for computer engineering students because it does like a lot of some things we've done in school, and yeah. So school is not scam. School is not school.
Just endure, especially if you're an OAU. Please endure.
I always tell people this, like, just ask yourself one question, like, okay, if I can do this without a degree, what do you think you will do with the degree? You will do better with the degree. If you can achieve this without a degree, then imagine what you can achieve
with the degree. With the knowledge of the degree.
Exactly.
So it's like times 2 of what you achieve.
Perhaps more than that.
You mentioned that because of tech, you have to like remove your social life a little bit, like just cut it out. So currently, what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun?
Or do you still wake up like 2020, wake up, code, sleep, wake up?
No, not really like that. Actually, some of the things I do for fun, I play games. Like I have a gaming laptop now, so I play like all these like Far Cry, Cyberpunk. I play games. Sometimes I play online games as well. I watch Netflix. I play my piano. Listen to. Another thing I love doing for fun. It might not sound like really for fun. I love learning. Like, you know, there's just some cool concepts you want to learn. Yeah. For example, now I think we'll be taking some courses like this semester we are going to like. So like operating systems and compilers,
computer architecture.
Those are like the
really
core like the core courses of like computing, and they're like really cool. So if you can maybe study outside of school or just do your own research about it and learn about them, they really
actually very nice.
They help a lot. Yeah.
But if you wait till you get to they'll just like change it for you. You'll be like, what is what is it? So it's better way to like
you just do their own thing and write the idea. Yeah.
You just said that tech bros, they have fun. Well, they're not just like, most of them started coding morning, afternoon, maybe when they were in the learning stage, but now they have fun. You see, you play game, Netflix and chill sometimes, so take a breath and just relax.
Netflix and chill?
What is Netflix and chill? Netflix and chill now. You cannot just can someone just Netflix and chill now? You can Netflix and chill alone now. You chill with someone.
That's the point. That's the song.
You can Netflix and chill alone. You can chill.
Netflix and chill is with someone.
No, you can Netflix and chill alone. Self-chilling.
Self-chilling. Another English. Self-chilling.
So, what advice will you give to students that or aspiring tech?
So, my first advice would be, okay, school is not a scam. So school is good. Definitely do school. Try to find your own balance. Like you can find your own balance. Yeah, you know, like, and also like something I always say is like learn the basics. Focus on the basics. The basics is like everything. If you know the basics, to learn advanced stuff becomes easier. So like spend time learning the basics. You see some people they don't learn JavaScript. They're already writing React. There's no way they are ever going to become a good React developer without knowing the basics. So like learn the basics. So spend time learning the basics. If you are like in a course related to STEM, try and like do well in your studies and just have a decent grade, above average grade, and yeah, it helps. Like
learn the basics.
Oh yeah, learn the basics and consistency too. Be consistent at what you do. Like even if it's 30 minutes every day, just be consistent.
Someone asked online and said, in starting and ending, which one is the hardest? And someone replied that it is consistency that is the hardest. Like, if you can just be consistent at what you are doing, you're going to like make it. What
It's like if you go to the gym today, if you like gym for 12 hours straight, you're not going to see any difference.
Yeah.
But if you go tomorrow, if you keep going for like 3 months, you're going to start seeing differences. So that's what consistency can do.
To be consistent is not like really easy.
Yeah.
Most people need motivation to be consistent. Do you use motivation, or do you need motivation? And if yes, what are your motivations?
I feel I'm kind of self-motivated. So my own motivation is just like I said, like curiosity. So I'm too curious about a lot of things. So I'm too curious about like, for example, like you use some tools that use like Docker, Kubernetes, and all these kind of tools you used to work. So and some of the curiosities that start like, so how do these things work? Like how do they work? Like on the virtualization level, then start like if you take courses like operating systems and how understanding how they really work and all those kind of stuff. So like for me, I think the curiosity is still something that motivates me. The willing to like, I just want to know, I want to learn, I want to know why this is this, why this is that. Like, so I'm a really curious person, and today I'm still curious, and I just love like doing it. So I know some people might be doing it for the money. It's a valid reason, but personally, I just enjoy learning, doing it, like creating stuff that
it's yours is passion.
Passion and money. It's passion for me. Yeah. So someone said like coding is the new, or maybe tech is the new like sorcery, whatever they call it, like it's the new magic now.
Okay.
Because you can just create something amazing from basically
writing code,
sitting down and thinking and writing some bunch of tests. Just create something it's kind of makes you feel okay. I have this power.
I can see someone using it.
Exactly.
Using that stuff, you'd be like, wow.
That's the cool stuff. You see stuff using your stuff. It's really amazing. Like I built that.
And now, popular talk or topic in the tech industry is like networking. Network. Do you think networking had any power in your?
Yeah, it's really important.
Any effect?
Networking is
in your journey.
Trust me, networking is key, because there are some opportunities that you don't even hear about if you are not connected to like people, if you don't know people. So for example, you are in tech and all your friends are not in tech. That doesn't help you. So if you are in what you are doing, if you have friends, I'm not saying all your friends should be like in tech too, but have friends in like in whatever it is. So have friends there. Could be like, for example, if you are a developer, if you are a software engineer, have friends that are software engineers, so you can push each other, like learn from each other. If you have a problem, you can tell them about it, they can help you, and you can help them out, so you can learn from them. So I have like these my friends, like it's just it's even like it's just like learning. The only thing he basically does it. So it's kind of when we talk, every time we talk, like people that are around, they might be pissed, like what are this guy talking about? It's only because we kind of talk on like some what do you learn? What is I've learned? He's going to tell me what I've learned, so I'm going to tell him. So what he told me, I don't know. I was trying to catch up on that. He was trying to catch up on that, which like kind of we are helping each other, because what we're talking about is basically like tech, advanced stuff, and like what's going on. So we kind of like push each other to learn. Like also, like if opportunity comes, the people that you know in tech. So for example, your previous manager, your fellow interns, previous interns, mentors, different kind of, like it could be anyone. Just like know people, and it helps. Networking really helps. It helps a lot.
When people go to events, let me say tech events, and they say okay, network, and what they do is collect their number. What do you think are the right step? Most people just collect the number, or maybe follow on IG or LinkedIn.
It's not follow. That's not networking.
What do you think?
Networking is like, okay, I walk up to someone in an event or whatever it is. I tell them what I do. I ask them what they do. Then I know what they do. No, I'm just not following them, not knowing what they do. I know what they are capable of. I know where they work. I know different kind of things they've done, and I also tell them what I do, what I've done. And so from that, you already know people that you share common goals with. So I believe like talking to people and asking them what they do, what they've done, what their interest is. That's basically what networking is about. So yeah, like just knowing like people what they, or if someone you worked with, you know, when you work with someone, you know what how they do their stuff, what they do, different kind of things they've done. So yeah, just like not just like collecting their number and like or following them on social
So,
media. So once you know what they do and you have a common interest, then you can connect. It could be LinkedIn, it could be WhatsApp, it could be
then,
anything, any platform that yeah.
then how you know like come up with a conversation again? You just like how you start.
Okay, if I come up to me, hey, I'm software engineer, I do this, do this, do this. I tell you some about some of my experiences where I've worked. Then I ask you for your own too. Then you tell me, okay, do you have the same interests? So it's a very simple rule. So am I going to be able to help you? If it's yes, we connect.
Okay.
Are you going to be able to help me? If it's yes, we connect. Are we? Is it going to be mutual benefits? Like okay, you can help me, I can help you. If that one too is true, connect. But if none of them is true, what's the point?
Okay. So, instead of one person like gaining the most from another.
No, it could be one person gaining the most for her. That's it's a valid reason. Yeah. What I'm just saying is that is that I'm benefiting, you are benefiting, we are both benefiting. Like that's valid. But if none of us is benefiting from the networking, it's pointless.
So thank you so much. So before we end this section, we want to know the answer of the remaining. So it was two truths, one lie.
Yeah, two truths, one lie.
One, let me say it. So one is he plays piano and that's a truth.
Yeah.
Truth, sorry. And he has broken a bone and is the last of his
yeah. So yeah, the last one the second truth is I'm actually the last.
That last.
Yeah, I'm the last. And
so you've never broken a bone.
I've never broken a bone.
Thank God. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, like this video for more video, and if you want more like this, maybe you want me to talk to more of your tech bros, tech Cs, you can just like comment them below, and yeah, I'm going to talk to them. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.